Track number 7 is Matilda. I'm super, super excited to listen to this song because it's also like one of the longest songs in the entire album. So I'm very excited to listen to it. He has these very interesting melodies that change like every song.
You were riding your bike to the sound of it's no big deal. Nothing about the way that you were treated ever seemed especially alarming till now.
Oh, my heart can handle it. I don't know. I feel like crying already. Oh my god. I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this song. Like it totally sounds like it could be related to some kid being not treated very well, considering that it's talking about um right someone riding the bike and yeah, like maybe falling, trying to lift the bike off the ground, and they and also he says nothing about the way you were treated ever seemed especially alarming till now. So I have a bad feeling about this song.
You can throw a party full of everyone you know, not invite your family cause
Oh
they never showed you love.
no.
It's none of my business, but it's just been on my mind.
Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh, it hit. You didn't. Oh my God. The part that hit me so hard right now in the chorus was you can throw a party full of everyone you know and not invite your family because they never showed you love. Like, I don't know. Like, that's awful. And also Matilda, I don't know why I didn't think about it before, but it now, since he was talking about powers and all, but um it reminds me, it made me think of the movie Matilda, which it was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. Every time they had it on TV, I was watching it with my mom and dad and my sister, and I loved that movie because it's exactly like Matilda in the movie was treated exactly like he's describing in the song right now. It was just a kid that was never wanted by her family, always treated badly. She was mistreated, misunderstood. No one wanted to be with her except that one teacher that she found in school that loved her like she was her daughter. And it was like they hit it off immediately. And at the end of the movie, the teacher ended up um, adopting her. So they went to live together. At least that's what my mind remembers. It's been a while since I watched the movie, but I'm sure I remember it correctly. So this song, right now, it made me think of of that movie. I know that there's also a book, but I never read it, which I would love to do, honestly. I mean, it's just like simply because I wasn't into reading back then, but I am now that I grew up. So I'm really interested in giving a try to this book to just see how the differences between what the differences are between the movie and the book, and maybe rewatch the movie after reading the book. That would be awesome. But yeah, like this song seriously was, I don't know, it hit hard. I can't. I'm seriously close to cry. I just can't. I didn't expect it. Honestly.
You don't have to go home. They won't love you anymore as long as you let them go.
It can also, in my opinion, yes, it can be seen as a kid trying to run away from their uh, not loving family. Because, like I said, in the movie, Matilda wasn't loved at all from her family. So she was trying to find some peace in books because she was a lot into reading. She was reading a lot. She was very smart. And that's where she found her peace, her place, like her safe space into reading, and it's really awful to think that something like that can actually happen to young people. And it's not good, but it's also mm, it gives you hope to think that they can actually leave the toxic place where they live, because they don't consider that place their home. Maybe they consider their home somewhere else. So it would be nice to think that every person that goes through that, if from very young age to even older age, if you're in a toxic relationship, it doesn't matter if it's your family or your loved one or your partner or whatever. If you're in a toxic relationship, you should always be able to find a way out to free yourself from it and feel better and try to go back slowly back to normal. And it would be a very like maybe it would be like a um utopic thought to know that every person living that experience would be able to do it without having problems, but unfortunately as of now it's not possible. But I really hope that future generation will have the possibilities to actually get out of toxic environments without having to face the aftermath of it.
You can start a family who will always show you love. Don't have to be sorry, no.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about. The hope that these people in toxic relationships can get on with their life, get out of that toxic environment, and just get on with their lives little by little, regaining the power that they have over their own lives and continuing on creating a family that actually loves them, a family that won't treat them like they are the, I don't know, the trash in the middle of the street or something like that. That there is the hope. I loved it. That this song was actually really sad, but at the same time hopeful, if that makes sense. I really enjoyed it. This was probably the song that hit the most, and it really made me feel like crying because just the thought of someone actually going through it, it's awful. Even more if it's a kid, and we should just try to be nicer to one another to not end up in this type of situation. So track number 8 is cinema. Let's go. I love the vibes of his album so much. Oddly thankful. I really enjoyed the vibe of this album. The songs are so cool. The melody and the music in the songs are really awesome and very different from the pop that I'm used to. Because this reminds me a lot of music that maybe my mom and dad used to listen to when they were younger. So 70s, 80s type of music. Not even that pop, honestly. Some of the track really give me kind of rock music, but still from the 80s, 70s, and so on. So it reminds me a lot of the music that they made me listen to when I was younger, from when they were younger. So it's pretty cool and gives me nostalgic vibes in that sense. But I also like I said it before, I really like the way he writes, and this song is probably one of the most sexual songs that I've heard from him so far. Maybe he has more, I don't know, but this is what this one really is giving, like, yes, relationship vibe, but that step forward in a relationship. We're not just talking about feelings, but we actually talk about um, physical acts. that you do with your partner, especially when he talks about being wet and being his if that this person sleeps in bed with him. That's very very physical relationship related. So it's cool to see uh, a different song, a different way of writing compared to the song that I listened to before. Very two very different things. Still great writing. Oh, that was nice. I loved the melody. I loved the last part, like the post chorus, the outro. Like this outro was very very long, and I really enjoyed it. Probably my favorite part of the entire song. Not my favorite, honestly. I love the music a lot. I love the melody, the feeling, the vibe, and all. But as a song in total, it's not my favorite from at least from the ones that I've heard so far. I would say that this one will probably the skip of the album so far. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed the last part, especially the combination of piano and guitar. It made me feel like some kind of piano bar situation or something. I seriously enjoyed his background vocals and the parts where he was repeating certain words, which would still consider background vocals, but whatever. When he was going very high in the back, that was so cool. It was pretty awesome, all in all. Just not the best track I've heard so far. Unfortunately, I'm sorry if it's your favorite track, but in that case, it is. Let me know why and what made you feel so attached to this song to say that it's your favorite. I would really love to know. Track number 9 is Daydreaming. I'm really curious to listen to this. It's funny. Even the intro is. Damn, that was awesome. He always has this guitar that it's super nice. Whoa! Oh, that was a really cool song. It was really nice, funny, I have to say. It was very funny and a lot summary if it makes sense. I don't know. I have with some songs when I listen to them, they just give me the feelings of a season. I know maybe I'm weird. I don't know. I mean, yes, I am. But certain songs just make me feel like summer, for example. And I feel like this is a song that stays in that compartment. It's a summer song that I would love to listen to on the beach, for example. I can see the radios playing it on the beach and people listening to it while they just standing on under the sun or swimming if the volume is loud enough. But it was very funny. I really enjoyed this continuous motive that went on under the song basically from the beginning till the end. More specifically is that little, I don't know exactly how to call it, but it started even before the intro started. So, uh, mm, hope you understood what I'm talking about. I really enjoyed that. It went on through the entire song, and that's probably what made me feel like summer because it reminded me of something related to summer or maybe some other songs. Could be also another song that I listened to. Um, at some point during my life that was a song that came out in summer, so that's the feeling that I got. But it was a really cool song. Love the melody. I really enjoyed the trumpet and the piano at the end. I really enjoyed this mix of instrument that he's using in these songs, and still the vibes didn't change from for 9 songs. There's still 70s 80s vibes, which is pretty cool. It's very different from what I expected, honestly. Track number 10 is Keep Driving.
We held darkness and withheld clouds. We just keep driving.
Oh, that was so nice. It also makes maybe a little reference to the other song Cinema, since he's talking about black and white camera, film camera, and all. It also makes me think of the all the noir kind of movies, like black and white movies, where you have this scene where people, two lovers, let's say, because I'm pretty sure that this song is going to be about a relationship also. Um, but yeah, you have two people in the car just sitting there driving, and it's like a 60s, 70s, 50s movie with the lady sitting in a car with a cabrio, more preferably, and she has this kind of, I don't know how to call it exactly, like a foulard or something. uh she has this um scarf, let's say scarf, on her head to protect her hair, and he has this sunglasses, Ray-Ban like, and driving, and they're just there, and there's the sunset in front of them. They just drive, and then they look at each other. That's the vibe that it gives me. Mm. Now this is so cute.
It's all good, hey,
Oh,
let's
this is so
keep
cool.
driving. Should we just keep driving?
That's awesome. It was a very sweet song, and very vivid in as images, imaginatively speaking. I hope imaginatively is a word. I don't know. Um, but yeah, it gives you a pretty vivid image of this relationship. Like I said in the beginning, first verse made me think about this relationship, like these two people um on the road, just going on for their on their own, just leave everything in the past behind, just keep going in their in the direction that they want to go, and then they reach that direction at some point, like they drive, they leave everything behind their backs, every bad word, everything they've been since then, to start this new life together, and they go on, and then they reach that point where they, in verse 2, made me think of them reaching that point and going to live together. So they make breakfast, for example, because it's talking about coffee, pancakes, maple syrup, eggs. It's all foods that make me think about breakfast and more intimate environment, like their kitchen or their living or the dining room or wherever they have breakfast. They sit there, have breakfast together, talk over it, and they share the love for one another. And it was really really fun. And the bridge is the probably the funniest part, that also made me realize, while listening to it, how in the moment it is, because I don't know, it's like 3-year-old album, because it should be from around from 2022. But reading this bridge and thinking about now made me realize how things didn't change that much in 3 years. Actually, they probably got worse. Um, Socially speaking, because and what made me realize this is life hack going viral in the bathroom. That's the part that made me realize how that from 2022 till now things didn't change exactly that much. We are probably more attached to our phones than we are in actual relationship. The thing that kept coming back is this phrase that he says, should we just keep driving? And thinking about it, in the end, The answer to me to that question is yes. Like, just drive. Let's go. Like, you just go on with your life. Go on with your relationship. Just leave everything behind you, especially the things that can hurt that relationship, and the bad words that people say about you. Just don't care about gossips, don't care about, especially because they're famous people in this case, but don't care about what people say and think about you. Just leave your relationship as your own. Try to keep maybe as private as possible, um and just leave it fully, and just keep on driving and go on, and don't care about anything else. So everyone should use it as a suggestion, not just with relationship, but everything in life, because bad things happen. We don't have any control over it, but once it happens, just try to get over it and continue with your life because it gets better. Next up is truck number 11, Satellite. Let's get into it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I love this. The synthesizers are awesome.
Then we drink the wall till we wanna talk.
I feel like "We Drink the Wall" is a way that it's like a common saying, but I have no idea what it means. So, if you know, can you tell me?
Spinning out waiting for you.
Oh, this is so cool.
I can see it lonely down there. Don't you know that I am right here?
This is so awesome. The part where he sings "Spinning Out, Waiting for Ya," it reminds me, the way he sings it reminds me of a song that it's in the Shrek soundtrack. I just can't remember the song right now. I can't remember the name. But it reminds me of that song, the way he sing that, and it was so cool. Like, the music, though, the melody is pretty awesome. I really enjoy the synthesizers that he used in the beginning, and this constant ooh, him vocalizing. I don't want to ruin it. I'm sorry. Um, him vocalizing under with the melody when the instruments. It's so cool. And I guess the satellite, it actually stands for the satellites for real. Like, we all know what a satellite is used for, especially. Like he said here, now it makes more sense the way when he says, "Do you want to talk?" He keeps asking if this person wants to talk. um and the first verse is more like a im- first verse immediately asks, "Do you want to talk?" And then again he says, "We can drink the wall till we want to talk." So it's like he's trying to have some kind of conversation with this person that actually doesn't want to have a conversation with him. So he keeps spinning and spinning around this person, waiting for them to say yes, okay, we can talk. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting for you to say that, I'm gonna spin around.
Spinning out waiting for you. I'm here, wishing I could be there for you.
Ooh! Oh, wow, this change.
I can see it lonely down there. Don't you know that I am right here?
So awesome! I love the synthesizers at the end, this build up that all of a sudden started after the second verse and the second chorus. That was so cool. That actually was like half of the bridge. So awesome! Wow, I didn't expect it to build so much since it started so slow and nice melody, just synthesizers and stuff, but I didn't expect it to add this build all of a sudden like that. Um, I also liked the way in the second verse he is talking, like he's talking like he is the other person. Like, in the first verse he's like, "Do you want to talk? We can talk. I'm here. I'm a satellite. I'm spinning around you, waiting for you to ask me to talk." But in the second verse he's like, I saw it more like he was trying to say things in the other person's perspective, because he said, I am in an LA mood, which I don't exactly know what an LA mood is. um but yeah, I don't want to talk to you, she said, give me a day or two. So I feel like he's saying the things that this person told him from her perspective. So it's like, I don't want to talk to you. Just give me some time. But it doesn't matter how many times this person says no, I don't want to talk. He's still like, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to revolve around you and wait for you to say yes to my request because I really want to talk. I want, maybe they had some problems in the relationship and he just want to talk things out to fix what was broken and try to move on, maybe with their life or in general with their relationship, because it doesn't necessarily need to be a breakup, but maybe, when you were in a big argument, it could be also with a friend or something. You want to fix what made you disagree, and you try to convince that person to talk to you to fix it, and you tell them, listen, I'm here. If you want to talk, just know that I'm here. So maybe insisting too much is not even the right decision. Sometimes just give them time to say yes, okay, we can talk now. I'm okay to talk. I'm ready. But this is the vibe that I got from this song, that would made me think of a point in this relationship. It can be a romantic relationship or a friendship where something happened, something broke, and he's trying to do everything in his power to reconcile with the other person, trying to fix what was broken somehow. Second to last song is Boyfriends. Let's get to it. I love this beginning with the go back and left and right. Left and right is so cool. Oh, wow. Hold on. Wait a second. What just happened? What was that? That was so weird.
Boyfriends, they take you for granted. You're back at it again.
Oh, his voice is amazing.
Weekend, he starts secretly drinking.
Oh, yeah. It made me. Mm, it makes me think a lot about um many relationships in the past few years, at least. Not that I not of people that I know, because I never knew anyone that was actually in a toxic relationship. At least I didn't know. I don't know anyone personally um that is in a toxic relationship, but I came across a lot of people talking about how their boyfriends are abusive, and they don't necessarily are physically abusive, but abuse comes in a lot of ways. And the ones that I heard the most lately are mentally and psychologically abusive, which is awful. Like, physical abuse is the one of the worst thing possible, but taking advantage of a person and abuse that person mentally is probably sometimes even worse, because if that person is insecure, let's say, uh, you mm, these people are making a really really big damage to their already um thin mental health. and it's even hard to talk about it because a lot of people don't actually talk about it. And when you don't know much about it, you can't exactly say anything to express yourself. Like I have problems, for example, to express myself on what I think about these situations, because sometimes it's not even fair for someone like me that had never experienced any of this to say to someone that comes to you telling you, listen, I am in this situation. And the first thing that me as a person that never was, never went through an experience like that, my first response would be leave. But I know that it's not easy to leave these people because they are intelligent, but in a bad way, let's say. So they try to keep you in that relationship every way they can. And a lot of the times, the ways that they find to keep you in that relationship is blackmailing you. So I think that this song probably hit very hard, especially the people that find themselves in this situation, because he is expressing that feeling of being in this situation, maybe because he knows someone personally that went through something like this, through a toxic relationship, um, and he's trying to put it into words. So I'm pretty sure that people that can relate to this type of situation broke down immediately the moment they started to understand what this song was about. And let's say that um, the melody and the guitar and his voice are making it even harder to just keep your straight face, um, because it's beautiful, but it's beautiful, but it at the same time it sings about something that it's awful.
Boyfriends don't tell you where it's heading. Feel a fool, you're back at it again.
Wow. Like I said, this song was very beautiful, but at the same time painful. And his soft tones made it even more painful to hear something so beautiful, like his voice, singing about something so awful, like abuse and uh, toxic relationship in general. It was very, very clear that he was talking about someone that he knew. So, like, yeah, what I got from this song that he was singing about someone that went through a toxic relationship, and he knows exactly what this person went through. The bad thing about this is that most of the times, at some point, the victim understands that they are in a toxic relationship. They're being abused by someone else, by their partner. But even when they realize it, they are not able to say no. They try hard to say no to that person, but the moment that, in this case, the boyfriend calls them back, they run immediately. It doesn't matter how hard they try to resist. There's something in them that just makes them want to go and run back to the boyfriend. And then the words that he said to describe the feeling of the girlfriend being in bed with her boyfriend and thinking that she is a fool, express it very well, because that's the feeling that you get. Like, you find yourself thinking, I'm so stupid. Why am I doing this? I know that this is not good for me, but why am I still doing it? And you don't know why. It's it's complicated, and this song talked about a very complicated um thing in the most beautiful way. And here we are, we got to the end. This is track number 13, Love of My Life. I can't believe We got to the end already.
Baby, you're the love of my life. You don't know it's lost till you find it.
Was it's such a difference from the track we just listened to before this one. This is so it comes on so strong, like his voice is super super strong, while in the track before Boyfriends it was so nice and gentle, and just the guitar gave it a different feeling. And here it comes and it's like a punch directly into your face.
Take you with me every time I go away. In a hotel using someone else's name.
This is so awesome.
You were the love of my life.
So cool. It's all it's funny because like I was trying to understand while reading the notes on these lyrics, and I thought that he wrote this song to for a girlfriend or past girlfriend, whatever, but it's actually about England. It's cool. I never came across anyone that actually wrote a song about their own home country to express how much they love it and how much they miss it when they're away. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's a different type of love, but it's still love, which is awesome.
I won't pretend that I've been doing everything I can to get to know your creases and your ends.
I mean, it's pretty clear now. Like after knowing this and how he wrote the song for England, it makes sense when he says about when he talks about um, not knowing it as half as well as his friends know it. Because I remember I said it in a previous song already. I remember he was super young when he was in One Direction, and after their group exploded, after X Factor, they started to travel a lot, and so maybe that also it's that also contributed to the fact of him not being home and being able to explore the country where he lives in, made him realize that he actually misses it a lot, and it kind of regrets not being there as much to actually enjoy it as much as he would have loved to. Oh, the piano is super nice. Oh, the last note was beautiful. It was a very beautiful song, a very different love song than what I expected. Um, Also, right now, when I was reading the lyrics, it made me feel sad a little bit because he said, "You were the love of my life," like, not you are right now the love of my life. I don't know if it's the same as it is in the beginning. Yeah, it's always were. I thought it was are, so maybe I thought maybe he changed it through the song, but no, it's always in the past. So you were the love of my life made me think that maybe he found somewhere else that he feels at home. I don't know, but um it's I think it says a lot of him and how, like I said, maybe he regrets not being at home more, not being able to enjoy his country fully because, like I said, he was super young when he started this life, and I'm pretty sure that he's been everywhere almost around the world. So mm, being one day here, one day there, maybe sometimes being able to go back home, visit your country, visit your family, stay in there for a while. It must be hard for a teenager or for anyone, honestly, because that's where your roots are, and maybe you want to go back to it and enjoy it a little bit more, being able to learn things about your country, see things in your country, not just around the world, which is also kind of hard because I know that when artists travel around the world, not not all the time they have time to actually enjoy the place where they are. So yeah, this song was really really nice. And what made me feel even a little bit more sadness is when he says, maybe you don't know what's lost until you find it. It's like I went around and I went to so many places, but I understood what I lost the moment that I started to spend time away from my home, my family, my friends, and stuff like that. So this song was really beautiful. I loved it. It was very nice. I liked the melody and the piano at the ending, the last note. I think this song touched me a lot because, like him, I am currently out of my. I'm currently not in my country, so I feel the feelings that he wanted to um, describe, and I really feel it because I feel the longing, the missing the people that live there, missing my family, missing the food, the weather sometimes. I can understand the feeling of expressing the longing for your country, your family, and everything else. It was really really nice. So this is it. This was my first time ever reacting to a full Harry Styles album. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I reacted to a couple of songs like a year ago. And if you're curious to know which songs I reacted to, I will leave it for you down below in the description box. I would love to know your opinion on those songs. So if you want to go check that out, please do it. You'll find the link down below again. Also, I have to say that I really enjoyed it. There are maybe a couple of songs that I would skip, for example, because not because I didn't exactly, I mean, cinema wasn't exactly my favorite, but there's few songs that I would skip, mostly because I don't think that I would ever be in the mood to listen to them again, like Boyfriends, because it really made me feel sad, and I would like to not feel like that again, honestly. So, um, but yeah, it's like I said, it's not because they're not good songs, because every single song, in this album was amazing. But the sadness that I felt like in Boyfriend or in Matilda, even if Matilda is like one of my favorite songs in this album, it's not like something that I would like to feel every single time I listen to one of his works. So maybe sometimes I would go back to it, but sometimes I would probably skip it. I know myself, so yeah. It was an experience though, not what I expected, because I thought I would get into a pop album, and I found myself listening to a 70s 80s rock, kind of rock pop maybe, kind of work. But it was super cool. I really enjoyed it. Um, I would love to listen to more from him, so I will definitely go back to his discography to listen to previous albums, and maybe also One Direction. Speaking of One Direction, let me know which one is your favorite song from them and which one is your favorite album. Maybe I will go and react to it, because, like I said before, my sister was a huge One Direction fan. So I know more or less some songs that are mostly the famous ones or the ones that she made me listen to. But I would like to re-listen to One Directions now that it's been forever. So let me know down below which one is your favorite album from One Direction, which one is your favorite song from One Direction, and also um specifically related to Harry, let me know your favorite album and your favorite song from which album it is. I would love to know. And also, if you have other suggestions of artists that I could react to, you can drop them down below in the comments as well. I would really, really appreciate it. And go check out my other videos on the channel. Maybe you will find something else that you like. That's it for today's video. Again, subscribe if you're new to the channel, share it with other people that like Harry Styles. Come follow me on Instagram. You will find the link down below. Thank you so much for sticking with me so far, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!